Hello beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my weekly vlog where I share my life as a disabled witch. And this week I don't know what's going to be going on. It's going to be exciting though, so I'm so glad that you are here to join me. Today we're going to the cinema as a little bit of a belated birthday treat. I cannot wait. Hello lovelies, we've just got back from the cinema. I'm absolute poop now. The cinema is so tiring, but I had so much fun. I went with my friend Jess and we went to see Reminders of You, Reminders of Him. I think it's Reminders of You. I'll put it up here. Really sad film, but beautifully done. So just lovely version of seeing someone's grief and being vilified, and we had a really lovely conversation about the film afterwards. Highly recommend it. It was a really good film, and I do believe it used to be a book, so I might have to get the book and give that a read. Yeah, just really enjoyed the whole thing. It was so good. Look what my husband's done for me. He put this film on the windows. I'll leave a link to it down below, but isn't it gorgeous? We could never open our curtains because I hate people being able to see in, and it would make it impossible to film in our bedroom, which is where I film a lot. Let's pop you down here. But yeah, I film a lot in here. But I was never able to because you would be able to see the house opposite and figure out where I live, and I don't really want to dox myself. But yeah, it's nice to have sunshine in the room. It makes such a big difference. But this morning I just wanted to come and talk about yesterday because I had an amazing time at the cinema with my friend Jess. We had so much fun. We had this big popcorn that we got between us and some Coke that we shared, and we just watched this really lovely film. It was such a beautiful love story, and when I tried to explain my thoughts and feelings about the film and to do a little review, I couldn't think. I could not think. I was so tired. And then I went downstairs and I thought, I'm just going to lie down and have a few minutes. I woke up about 4 hours later feeling really ill. So yeah, cinemas, not easy, not the most accessible places, and I really find them overwhelming and really difficult, but I love going to the cinema. I love watching a film at the cinema, and I'm really glad I went to see this movie. It was so good. It was a love story. It was tragic. It was beautifully filmed. You got to see everybody's point of view, which I thought was really important because it was quite an important subject, and it was all about reconnection and falling in love after tragedy and all these beautiful emotions. It was very emotional. I think it's going to be one of these films that I'm just going to want to watch over and over again. Went to bed and slept so well last night. I really did. I woke up. You only have a really deep sleep. Then you wake up and you feel like you slept for about 6 years. That's how I feel today. I just managed to get a video out though. I subtitled it, got it out. It was supposed to be out yesterday, but I was asleep, so it's out this morning. It's a vlog about resetting my witchcraft practice and pre-birthday celebrations. It was a really lovely week just a couple of weeks ago, so I'll leave a link to that vlog down below as well should you wish to watch. I hope you do. I think I'm going to head into my witchcraft room. Today is Tuesday, which is divination, so let's go and pull some cards. Hello everyone, we are here in my little witchy room, and today is Tuesday, so we're going to do some divination. And I found this spread on, of course, Pinterest. There it is. Pause, or I'll leave a link down below to it. And this is ADHD tarot meditation. I don't have ADHD, but it says your attention please. And I think sometimes we can get lost with what we want instead of asking what we need to be giving our time and attention to. So this is card number 1 is where should my focus be, number 2 is what is distracting me, and number 3 is how to get back on track. And I think it can be so easy to lose track of where our attention is supposed to be. So I'm going to be using the tarot deck and the book from Witch the Forest, Lindsay Squire. Tarot Magic is the book, and the deck is just as beautiful as the book. So I'm going to do this, and I'll let you know. This was such a great spread. I got a lot out of it, both psychically and from the book. So yeah, if you really want to learn more about tarot, or you're interested in dabbling, this is a great one. The book works really well with the meanings of the cards. The cards are really easy to read psychically as well. So I just really enjoyed this. And if you want to tell me down below how you read my cards, feel free, I would love it. Right now I'm going to do a little meditation, and then I think we might sit and read for a little bit. What a day. I feel like I didn't stop. I managed to get a video recorded and I managed to edit it, so that felt good, but by the time I finished I just felt really ill. So I'm excited to get into bed. We do have new bedding. So this bedding is from Georgia Asda, but it's Wicked. See the W for Wicked, but it's the alphabet one. It's a beautiful green with like Art Deco vines and leaves, and it's got beautiful butterflies and like raspberry pinks. It is just my aesthetic. I just love it. They did a Glinda version as well, so it's originally by Georgia Asda, but if you have a look, Vinted and places like that, I'm sure you'll be able to get it. I got it when it was in the sales. Anyway, I am exhausted. I look really pale and pasty. I'm tired. So I think what I'm going to do is have a wash, and I might watch a Marvel movie. I've been watching all the Marvel movies like in order that they came out, and I don't think I've got many to go until I'm caught up, so I think I might curl up in bed and watch a movie. So I will see you all in the morning. Good night. Well, my loves, it is evening time now, and today's been really difficult. It's literally been sunny, raining, it's sleeting / snowing at one point. It's been a crazy day weather-wise, and because of that I have felt really ill all day. I did a little bit of creative writing. Other than that, I didn't get a lot done. We didn't do a lot. We played a little bit of Animal Crossing this evening and watched someone barking, but other than that, not really much happened. I cannot wait to get into bed. So, my darlings, I shall see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear the bird song? It's overcast today and rainy and wet, but we're out here. We've got the doggy out having a wee, and I'm just trying to get going today. Honestly, yesterday was a nightmare. I got up, I felt okay, then I just crashed. Didn't do anything to cause the crash, just crashed and slept most of the day. So that was fun. I think I finally got going at like 4 PM again. This fatigue is really bad, and I don't know, but I think it might be the HRT. So I'm due to have bloods taken again to check everything in a couple of days, so I'll speak to them then. But for now, let's just have a relaxing day and try and get through it. So I've just come into my little recording studio room. I don't know what to call this room. It's kind of, we just still call it the garage, even though it's not a garage anymore. It's our studio. Just waiting for the computer to boot up. Friday today, so that means I need to get a video out. And so the morning of getting a video out, I always upload that video up onto YouTube, give it time to auto-generate the subtitles, and then later on when I come to put the video out, I can then edit those subtitles to be my captions that will go out with the video. This is just a much easier way of doing things, and it also gives like YouTube time to get to know the video. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Then after that, we're going to head into the witchy room. So I shall meet you there. So I'm in my little witchy room, and I've just pulled cards with everyone, and I'm honestly not doing a lot of like witchcraft today. Today is Friday, which is when I study astrology, so I've got a workbook that I work through. But I just pulled cards with everyone, and I've really come to a lot of realisation that I am putting off learning the things that I need to learn because I'm afraid. And if you're somebody who hears about witchcraft, hears about, you know, working on becoming psychic and all these things that I've spoken of so many times, being afraid, there's so much fear mongering in the community, in the witchcraft community, and I think it can be so easy to forget that we don't have to be afraid. We have the power to protect ourselves and shield ourselves and protect our homes, and we have that power. There's nothing out there that is going to harm us to the point that we can't get help or find someone to help us, because real spiritual interaction, real spirit interaction is nothing like in the movies. And I think a lot of fear mongering within the witchcraft community and gatekeeping when it comes to the psychic arts is because they know that it'll stop people from joining in. They'll make more money if there's less of us being psychic. But the truth is that most people are psychic in the world. They have at least one Claire that's open. And I think we need to stop giving into this fear. And I know I personally need to stop giving into the fear and start just living my life. I want to experience everything, and now I'm working with Hecate. I don't know if you can tell, I've had a few people comment that I seem more self-assured now and I'm not as scared now. That's Hecate. It's working with Hecate. That's letting her energy into my life. I want to start doing more, stepping forward more. So we're going to be diving into more of that on Sundays probably. But I will talk about it in my weekly vlogs as well, just how it's going. But I think it's good that I'm doing my psychic work on a Sunday when I don't record, because it means that then I can just be relaxed, be calm, and I don't have to worry about recording or edit, you know, how it's going to look in the edit and things like that. I think sometimes we give in to fear because it's the easiest thing to do, and it's the thing that makes us feel more in control, like, oh, I have made the choice not to do this thing. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to really become the best version of myself possible, and I can only do that by opening up and being brave. So we're going to try being brave in the future, and I really hope that you are enjoying this spiritual journey that I'm on. Things have changed a lot since my first video that I did about spirituality and stuff on the channel, so I'll leave a link to that video down below so you can see. Or let me know if you'd like to see me do like a reacting to my first video, because I haven't watched it since I made it. I don't rewatch my own videos because I think that would be a bit strange. But if you'd like to see me do a video, maybe I could do it on Patreon or something where I'm like reacting to my original videos. That could be quite cool, quite fun. I'm going to get back to studying. I'm going to read out from my favourite book, which is the HRT book by Nikita Gill. I just love this book so much. It's what really opened me up to trusting in the connection that I have with HRT, because her experiences are something that I can relate to now. They're not just old stories. Like, the way that she's written this book is incredible. She's doing a new book about sticks and I'm really excited about that one. Got it pre-ordered. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any books this year, but we all kind of knew it was a lie, didn't we? Yeah. Anyway, my darlings, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to do a little bit of studying and I'll catch you all in a bit. Well, my darlings, we've come to the end of another week and this week's been really hard. It's been a difficult week and I think sometimes it can be tempting to hide those difficult weeks, to sit with the difficult week and then think, oh, I'm just going to record the good days and I'm going to hide all the bad days. I think also it can be tempting to record everything when you're having a bad day and to not kind of just be in the moment and rest. I slept most of Wednesday and Thursday and my fatigue has flared up big time. And I think there are a few factors at work here. One is the weather in England is really crazy. Like the other day it was like sunny and warm. I was wearing a t-shirt. It was lovely. The next day we had snow. It's crazy this time of year and it gets even crazier as we move into April. So I have to be aware of that. But also I've just started HRT and so my hormones are all over the place. I was having hot and cold flashes. That was affecting my health. I'm not having that now, so I'm really thankful for that. But at the other side of it, inside of me, my hormones are changing and being changed, and that is making it hard as well. I think we need to just have a bit of grace with ourselves if we're struggling. I'm sorry if you can hear my mum banging her way through. But I want to say again that I am a carer for my mum. I am somebody who has a dog. I am somebody who's trying to be a YouTuber and share her life. But I'm also somebody who's ill and legitimately just at home all day trying not to nap her life away. I really hope that me sharing my weeks with you is helping you to feel seen, helping you to feel cared for. I really don't know what this week was. I don't know what it's going to become when I come to edit it or how I'm going to edit it together. I don't even remember most of the week, and that's okay. That's all. That's okay. We're slowing down. We're taking life and being more open to changing, be more open to moving with what I need to do in my life rather than, you know, being so rigid. It's hard work, and I think all of us who live with chronic illnesses are a work in progress. We have to work with what we can. Let's see how we get on next week. I think next week I'm having a blood test to check on how my HRT is going and things like that. So we'll find out what's cracking off anyway. It's Friday evening though, and so I think I'm going to do a little bit of gentle exercise and then clamber into that there bed. Thank you so much everyone for spending the week with me and for being here with me. It means so much more than you could ever know. A huge thank you to all my Patreons and Ko-fi supporters. You all mean the world to me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a cheeky like and a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future videos from me. Take care everyone, have a wonderful magical week, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.